Yayo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet, with episode 161 of Splinterlands 101. Joining us again, co-hosts of the show, finest gentleman who ever lived, chairman of the DAO, Matt Clark.
Howdy, howdy.
The man behind the Poussey, hiding in the dark, Geotrix.
Yes, it's that time again. How are we?
Yes.
Oh, it's a bit bright.
Yeah, a little bit of light. There we go. Yeah. So what's new? What's happening? Other than watching my portfolio just sort of do this at the moment, what's positive in the world?
Well, prices go up and down, but code doesn't get unwritten. So Cryptomancer is still on the job. The validator nodes are still on the way. I think the project opens up when it's genuinely, truly decentralized. So that's something to look forward to. So we've had regular updates from Cryptomancer in the land channel regarding 1.75, and a colleague in the Roaring Twenties, Vimukthi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think he's Japanese. He's been in the guild for a long time. He's a top bloke. He's noticed just yesterday he posted a bit of a summary talking about the way reissue of 3 billion SPS is not yet. It should have fixed the price feed for coinmarketcap.com and coingecko.com, those sites that track prices. And so hopefully when SPS validator software rolls out, we're actually running it all on nodes and we're decentralized. That'll fix the market cap problems, and then we'll be listed on the first page of crypto gaming results, which is where we belong, on sites like that. So that's a good post. We'll put a link in the description. It's great to see that kind of fairly concise but decent, detailed update on what's going on. So shout out to Vimukthi. I'm not sure what his English is like, so I'll see if we can get him on as a guest. But that can be difficult if English isn't the first language. It certainly seems to be here based on the post. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate it. Insights are always handy and valuable. Yeah, otherwise, just plugging along. I've been enjoying my Max Ulfgar, counting up vouchers. I'm keen to buy a few more and roll the dice on getting a gold one and maybe selling up. I had a great match yesterday where everything just went well and his whole back row was poisoned, and it was like noxious fumes, but just for him and not for me. It's fantastic. Yeah. Just you chase it, but when it actually all lands, it's just a magnificent thing.
Yeah.
Geo, you been good?
Yeah, not bad. In regards to Splinterlands, yeah, I haven't had much time to check it, but when I do, I like to look around, see where SPS at, and the general market. But yeah, no, I've been sort of, I haven't been doing too much. Around here. How about you, Bob?
Oh, good.
Yeah, this red chart here of the SPS kind of looks like my chart of my whole portfolio at the moment. Yeah. Waiting for a bit of a putt because I'm going to need a bit of cash reasonably soon for my residency, and like everything's in crypto at the moment, so I'm just waiting for just one more decent pump to sell. And same with the Hive situation as well. I've got, because I've been bouncing HBD and Hive on that was a regular pump, but since it's all in Hive now, Hive just keeps going down. But if we go back to even, because originally I was thinking 60 cents because that's where it went to before, but I think at this point, even if it goes back to 50 cents, I think I'll be buying HBD, and then just wait for the next dip again. Yeah. I've got a power down going on. I'm not going all the way. I'm just I figure maybe two more. I just want some liquid so that I can bounce back and forth between Hive and HBD. But yeah, still waiting for the next pump. It just keeps A couple of days it went back up to 32, and I thought, yes, here we go. But no, it leveled out, and then it's gone down again. So, yeah,
I'm in the same boat, man. I'm waiting. I want to buy a new graphics card. Yeah, and I'm just. Well, it's not out yet, but when it does come out, I hope like Crow makes a bit of a stride up. You know.
Well,
So,
I've got a huge part of my portfolio is Crow. So, yeah.
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 So I'm
Well, at
hoping,
the moment, Bitcoin's 96,727 as we speak, so it's not pushing all-time high by any stretch. And Ethereum's still 20% down just in the last week. So it has been a real kick in the balls, I think, across the entire spectrum. Doge 25% down for the week, Chainlink 28, Avalanche 29. So there's a whole lot of pain in the markets at the moment, and it's always difficult to know what's causing it. I think, me personally, I find I get quite insular, where I don't really break out of my hive bubble. So things happen, and I'm sure they're affected by outside news and events. But I'm just here in my hive bubble, talking to my hive people, playing Splinterlands with my hive peeps, and I peaked out and had that $100 gamble on that Solana token, and it got down to $10, and now it's back up to 14. So fingers crossed. But
it's like
just a reminder.
I never sell crypto, so I'd like it to be up when I sell it to buy something that I want. Like I never do it, but that's why it'd be nice to, right? Like just hurry up. Of course, like when a card's about to come out, like it goes down. Yeah, all right, buddy. Like,
So anyone want to take a stab in the dark, or I guess at the because there's always something because it's not like one coin is faltering, like it's the entire market. There's usually a reason like behind that, right? We had the initial pump with the inauguration of President-elect, then and his actual getting sworn in, there was that again a positive. So it was like, oh, we could be here now, but now is it just the novelty has worn off with Trump, or is there some other international event that's pulling things down?
Well, I've got a few friends who've been in El Salvador. There's a conference there going on at the moment, but I guess around the world there's all sorts of different. Yeah, Plan B, that's the one. There's all sorts of stuff going on. But yeah, it's funny because I know different people from different spheres, and they're all posting at the same thing, and I'm like, oh, you should hook up with, because I know them and I know that, a bit like Anarchapulco in the anarchist conference in Mexico there, which you should definitely get to if you get the chance, Bob. So I don't know. I think maybe leveraged longs getting wiped out because Trump is generally pro-crypto, but we haven't seen Gensler fired yet. We haven't seen real reform from the SEC, and I know there's time and there's been a please explain sent out to all the relevant regulatory agencies, but they've got 60 days to get back and all of that. So I think the focus has been elsewhere and not so much on crypto. And I think those who maybe thought that we'd be 120 by now took gambles in that direction, and people wanted to wipe those gambles out, and so there's been some bear selling pressure, just to make sure that there's not too much exuberance in the market, and
just to wipe out those leveraged traders.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But in the last year, we're actually still up a lot, compared to what we were a year and a half ago.
Mentally, your baseline's at 100 grand, and anything under that now is but it's like, well, that's actually this is all.
But again, it's just because I actually want to buy something. Like I just please, I just want to buy something. So just go.
I need a big lump sum to pay for my residency soon, and everything I've got is in crypto. I'm just waiting for just one more pump, so I can pull that portfolio and pay for that.
After you pay for it, you'll get the pump.
Yeah, I'm sick of being on the wrong end of that up and down thing. And I did well last time with the HBD Hive, so I thought maybe I've turned the tables on being at the right end. I mean, I literally picked the top and picked the bottom. with the last Hive and HBD swap. So I'm hoping to do the same, but that's within this ecosystem. That's not part of my portfolio, what I consider my portfolio for, conversion to fiat.
Yeah.
So, just been checking regularly on the markets.
I think we'll get there. It's just like we'll just have to sit on our hands again, like we did for the last 2 years.
Yeah. No, I need something in the next. I need something in the next month. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to sell a bunch of crypto at a loss. So I just want one more pump. Just want one more pump.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen is it's going to happen while you're asleep, and you wake up and see that your opportunity was right there, and where you would have sold would have actually been the top. It's always it's just the way it works.
I guess I could put in some sell orders, but I like to be on the, and I'm up most of the time anyway. Like I've been doing some like pretty crazy hours at the moment to match time zones for work. So I'm sort of like
Bob's date your hourly checks. Yeah. Bob's hourly updates.
Just flip the tab across, have a check while I'm talking to a student or something. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I've been on the night shift, and work's been really, really quiet, knock on wood. So there's a few of us on, and we just haven't had the customer demand to really keep us busy. So, yeah, I've just been ploughing through Sons of Anarchy, giving that a rewatch. I remember enjoying it the first time around.
Okay.
It's the show just kind of gets darker and darker as it goes on.
Yeah,
and I'm at that point now. I'm starting to remember why I stopped watching it, because
the first couple of seasons, it's like the romance and the attraction of this great fraternity of brothers, and as the seasons go on, they're all backstabbing each other and killing each other. It's like there's no such thing as this perfect fraternity.
It's a bit like Walter White, but every character is Walter White. Like Breaking Bad, but every character is Walter White. It just gets worse and worse. So that's been fun. I mean, and my energy's constantly sitting around 20 now, because I just battle more. I've got more free time, which is good. So listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos and the like, mostly around Splinterlands stuff. And there's so much going on. There's so many content creators out there like ourselves that are just fascinated by the game, putting in the hours. Also, HBD, I think, is where you're talking about HBD, Bob. I look at Sucre in Venezuela and other places that have discovered this easy, human readable name stable coin that they can use in place of whatever trash currency they have. And those relationships, those wallets aren't being uninstalled. Every day there's more people coming online and saying, hey, yes, I want to participate in this HBD economy, because I can see that two of my friends are getting paid in HBD for various things that they're doing. This vendor over here wants to accept it for payment of goods. I'll dip my toes in this as well. So I think we're past that point where we need where we might fail as far as HBD goes. And we're just getting to the point now where we're building more and more, because there's always this critical mass with things like with adoption. You got to hear about something 3 times, and I think there's a lot of people in places that maybe are high tech. They have iPads, they have the latest phones, but their currency has just gone absolutely to shit in the last few years, and they're looking for alternatives. And these are people who have heard about HBD twice now. How many people have heard about it twice in various different parts of the world? And next time they hear about it, they're going to go, you know what, I'm going to roll up my sleeves and learn about this stuff, because it seems like it's the way of the future. And maybe this is a currency I can value and use and transact in. And every time a currency is used for a transaction, that currency gains value. So I'm not saying, hey, I want to get rich off the back of the Middle East, not the Middle East, the third world. What I want to do is for their benefit, provide them a stable coin, and the more it booms, the better it is for like the world, right? Not just me personally. So that, I think, like I said, the code's not being unwritten. Cryptomancer isn't. Oh, the price is down, or the price is down 5% or 10%. I'll go and delete 10% of the code I wrote yesterday. What we're building stays built, regardless of the price action. So there's a lot of reasons to be, I think, bullish. But I'm excited about us doing another rule set today, another the second rule set, and the time has just gone 10 minutes remaining. So, did you want to? Anyone have anything else you wanted to discuss, or should I send somebody a challenge?
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know how the notifications things work on Peak D. I got a notification on Ecency on my phone about being tagged in a post, and so I went through the notifications on Peak D, and there's nothing. I even moved across to the tab notifications, nothing. So I had to see who it was on Ecency, and then manually type it into Peak D. And this guy, it's his first post, and I need to check his name because I can't even find it here. I was looking while we were talking before. The Jeddo. So let's just go here. Move our heads out of the way. So this is this guy's first post on Hive. It's a brawl report, and on the last brawl, and what do you know, Battle 2 was me. And so he's commented on his lineup based on the rule sets, what he was expecting. Like, he put his team together specifically with expectation, and then I was not expecting to see Obsidian on the other side of the battlefield, and it nearly worked for me. But as he mentions, the stacking of silence did not work on his immune character. I did not realize that immunity covered you for silence, so that was an interesting thing. But yeah, I thought this is a great, for someone's first post, this was quite well detailed. And of course, it goes through the whole thing. Of course, I dropped him a comment and invited him onto the show. So he's a little bit nervous, but just put in capitals, not ready yet. But just the fact that what he's doing is in flavor with what we're doing with the rule sets and type thing. So yeah, but I was curious why I never got a notification of this being tagged on Peak D, only on Ecency. So
it might be the Peak D have a minimum reputation score required for it to actually flow through.
Okay.
Where if you've got somebody who's got a minus 12 reputation score, then Peak D's probably thinking, well, we've got to set the benchmark somewhere, otherwise you're going to drown in spam from whoever's got no reputation. So because it's his first post, I'm just looking now. He's a reputation of 43 now. But I think that's because he's attracted 37 votes on this. I've just voted for him now.
Okay.
Team Philippines, Splinter Boost, yourself.
Well, this guy is Team Philippines, the author of the post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I looked at your screen, I thought it said Vegeta. I was like, oh, that's a Dragon Ball Z character, but never mind. It's the Jeddo. Yeah.
Yeah, the Jeddo. But yeah, for someone's first post, I thought this was pretty amazing. Very, very professional. A lot of information in the layout. Yeah, this deserves some attention for sure.
Nice.
Post. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Shout out to the guys who are putting in the hard yards and writing the posts and sharing their insights and thoughts. And I'd encourage anyone who wants a bit of a framework to write about Splinterlands. but isn't the tyranny of the blank page. It's all just where to start. What do I do? Head
Oh,
over
look,
to
this guy's got 50
splinterstats.net.
plots as well.
Nice.
Whoa.
He can post in the land channel. Yeah. If you're not sure where to start, head over to splinterstats.net. It's run by Kirakiz, a good friend of ours and fellow Aussie. And go do a report card, right? Because it'll give all your stats, all your everything on the previous season, and then you can. It's a framework that you can write around. So it'll say here's what you earned, and here's what the cards that you got, rewards cards and the like, and it gives you that framework that you can then say, yeah, this is how I feel about this and this and this, and you can just post from there. Just tick post, and you don't have to worry about anything else. So it really holds your hand. I like it a lot, and I always go looking for the season report card posts from people, so I can give them an upvote and sort of support what Kiakiz is doing there as a concept. So that's, if you're new and you're not sure what to do, head over there. That's a good way to go. Bob, did you want to give me a chance to share screen? I've sent Gio a challenge, and he's filled in the lovely cheers. He's submitted, so we're good to go on our first scatter shot. It's called Aimless. Everybody has.
I need to stop sharing. That was the problem. Sorry. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what's with Obsidian and you don't have any magic cards, Gio? Do you not have any? Do you not have any other summoners that would have?
Actually, since we're focusing on the Aimless rule set, you just want to explain a little bit about Aimless.
Well, it means that any and you can see the rule set up there. Here we go. All units with magic and ranged attacks have scattershot. Magic and ranged attacks target a random enemy unit each turn. So,
and what is exempt to scattershot?
I believe nothing. Even taunt cards. Taunt cards, Fog of War. I think scattershot's universal. Like it just it procs every time because it's not about where you're aiming. You're not aiming at all. That's my understanding. But do you guys have any other? Am I wrong there?
No, you're right. It's an ability not controlled by any other. Complete RNG.
Yep.
It goes wherever it wants to go.
So a taunt card isn't going to attract it.
No.
What about reach? If you have a reach card, will you still be reaching or will you be scattering?
I don't know
reach
any
is a melee.
cards.
Reach is a melee ability, and scattershot is for ranged magics. So, if you had say an Oaken Behemoth that is both, and it's in second position, probably a bad example because Oaken Behemoth has reach. Then you'd have or say it's a Drybone Raider. Yeah, with melee and ranged. Then each ranged shot is going to go in a different direction. One of the aimed at it's going to hit any random enemy.
Unless he's in first position, because that's one thing that always sucked about that card, that it has melee and ranged, but it doesn't have close range as an ability. It's like, what?
Yeah, Vigilator's the same. I think it'll be overpowered with that. It's more for use in like opportunity rule set because it can fire 4 times. I use it a lot in Armored Up because with everyone's got armor, doing that shatter everywhere is handy and valuable. Shatter I find is more valuable in scattershot just because you if you're just targeting one card over and over again, unless there's repair there repairing the armor, you're never going to have those big hits.
Divine Shield as well. It's great for Divine Shield because you just take everyone's get out of jail free card away from them.
Yeah. So Gio, you've like I say, Obsidian is an interesting choice here because you don't have any magic cards. Is this just your most appropriate summoner?
Yeah, it's the one with the lowest mana. I thought I'd chock on more cards. Otherwise, I have to go with the level 6 one, the 6 mana one. I forgot what it's called.
You don't have Tarsa. Oh no! Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, Earth is the only option. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
So obviously, I'm in trouble here because you've got your gladiator there, Katrina Gobson.
Yeah, but you also have that. You also have a gladiator, and what I'm afraid of is a minotaur. Like that might just actually eat through me.
Okay,
eventually.
here's a good question relating back to what I said before. Is Katrolba sneaking or is she scattering?
Sneaky.
No, she's sneaking because scattershot's for ranged and magic. So she's
melee again.
melee.
Yep.
So
Oh,
she's
sorry.
unaffected by scattershot. And
Yeah.
this is I think Geo's strategy here, because he's looking at my lineup and saying, well, Matt's going to be firing all over the place. I want to focus my firepower, right? So realistically, his whole team is just built around keeping Katrolba Gobson alive long enough
True.
to work her way through my back row and
Yeah.
not rely on scattershot. Yes, I'm going to give it to Geo. I think Geo's going to take this one. The only
Saving
possibility I can
grace.
see. Yeah, the only possibility I can see is that my Bertrell, there's a bit of a family feud between the Gobsons. My Bertrell Gobson with his opportunity is likely to he's going to target this chicken and kill it. So he's going to get enough of a bloodlust that Katrolba's going to have to hit him twice. And I'm just wondering to kill him and pick up another bloodlust. I'm just wondering if the blast damage from Minotaur Warlord's going to be enough. He's going to take out the Fiend first round. If that's going to do enough to wreck Katrolba.
Katrolba's double shot, so she's going to hit him twice anyway.
That's right. Yeah. But by then she'll be here.
Yeah. Okay.
And copying blast damage from Minotaur Warlord. I think you've got it though, Geo. I think Katrolba's just going to be too strong.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit nervous now because you got blast on two of them. Minotaur Warlord. That's extra 3 damage of every attack. That's going to the next card. Okay, so I think if you place it right and you get enough of the right hits, I think you're going to win. But if I somehow keep Katrolba alive, then I think I can. But I'm going to give it to you, actually. I'm actually scared of Minotaur. I think Minotaur Warlord hits like a truck.
He does.
I think that is a really... Yeah, but once I saw that, I don't know, my confidence dropped. So
yeah,
I'm going to give it to you.
Grenadier's not going to get a shot off, right? Katrolba's just going to wreck these two. So, and she's going to get double bloodlust. So she's going to turn into a beast pretty quick. I got to kill her pretty quick. Yeah, all right. Let's have a look. Bob, you got a quick prediction before I hit play?
Yeah, it's the same deal. It depends on how soon Katrolba gets bloodlust. Geo's whole team is based on Katrolba getting bloodlust and being unstoppable. So
actually,
RNG.
before I do, Geo, why this team in a scattershot rule set? Is this just a solid team? Were you just relying on scattershot diluting my attack, spreading it out across your team? So
Yes. I wanted to dilute your scatter while focusing on with Katrolba. But now that I look at your lineup, I probably should have moved Katrolba towards the end, closest to the end guy. I forgot his name. The 8 him. Yeah, because now I think you're gonna wipe my front row out before I get a chance to really get momentum.
No, I still think you've got it looking at the lineup.
All right,
but that's
interesting,
right? There's a lesson there. Everyone to talk about different rule sets, right? Sometimes you play the rule set by not playing the rule set, right? By just looking at how that's going to affect your opponent. You've not taken advantage of the scatter shot here at all as far as offense goes, because you don't have any ranged, you don't have any magic. So it's just an interesting take on the idea. My only thing was what I like to do with Scattershot is Grenadier because of blast, right? He does enough damage, enough 3 and then 2 either side. That then if I pair him with an opportunist, whoever's left over tends to get picked off. He'll often strip armor, and that gives Bertrell the chance to get the kill. So I expect he will get the kill, but I don't think he's going to last long enough after Katrolba hits him. So, all right, let's have a look. We're giving it to each other again. Oh, hang on. I didn't see that coming. I thought she'd wipe out Grenadier in the first. Oh, that's much better for me.
Oh, no. See?
Oh, wow.
No. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you were right. That's me. Yeah. That's me all the way.
Nice.
Bob, same deal, mate?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Gladiator cards, Aimless. Let's do it. Should we be including Gladiator focused on the rule set? Is it noise to have gladiators in there too?
Yeah,
So
I
you,
think so.
you cut out halfway through your sentence, Matt.
Sorry, is it noise to have gladiators in these challenges? If we're focused on the rule set,
Yeah, it's
just the
Absolutely.
still. I
general
think we
way
should
to
still have
play.
gladiators. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
that's the fun of it.
So,
I mean, I don't think having gladiators will detract from the plays that we're going for. All gladiators do is just enhance what we're probably trying to do. I don't think it detracts.
all good.
But yeah, some people don't like playing with glads. They don't when they're challenging. They don't prefer it because I think maybe it's too much of a bone thrown into the mix. Yeah. Wait, who's screen sharing? Is it you, Matt? Matt.
Me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. I just saw your name then on the top right hand corner. I was like, huh.
Oh, I love that focused concentration on Bob's face. Look at it. Look at it. He wants that win. It's not your cards with bloodlust, is it, Bob? Go on. Tell him. You're the
All
one
right.
with the bloodlust.
There we go. That's. Yeah, I'm not a fan of scattershot, so it's not like I really had to. I had to actually really think about like what I was doing, and as you can see, I actually went for no scattershot.
Yeah, which is again a valid. So you got a sneak, you got a
Two sneaks, two
opportunist,
opportunities.
yeah, yep.
Oh, three sneaks, two opportunities.
Yep. So that hurts me quite a bit because I've got old Tinderlock up here with his last stand at the back end.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking if you're doing random damage, and he's got plenty of health, then yeah. So he's safe from the opportunists, but the sneaks are gonna pop him. My thinking here was you can't focus magic fire on my first card, so I'll go somebody with heavy armor, right? Because he's only facing melee attacks because of scattershot rule set, right? So that's my thinking there. So I mean, we'll see how it works.
I've got piercing with retaliate.
Yeah. So that can hurt me a lot. I have stun, but that's not going to hurt you with immunity. So I think you've won the tank off there at the start. The only thing I can think is that I might have hurt you too much before you get a turn. So I've got plenty of speed here with Jacek, and I've got a bit more speed here. So I can see myself just doing too much. You know, there's 4 magic damage here.
Yeah.
If she hits your Uraeus or your Mordius or your Gladiator, yeah. So one of this fella is going to have to hit Tinderlock all day. He's not my concern, but this girl here is going to take out the Flame Monkey again if she gets a turn. The question is, will one Bloodlust on a single hitter? Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got this one, Gio.
Well, since you've got a speed buff, if Bob misses you, then that's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad time for him. I think, yeah, and you're right. The 4 damage that you're doing you could dish out on O-Block in the end and the other one in the second place. Since I don't have armor, like you could very well with Scattershot and with opportunity. Well, that's where they're going for anyway. Wipe them out. So yeah, I don't know. Probably. I'll give it.
So there's no strength nor silence here. So there's a 60% chance. If we say there's 1, 2, 3, or well, not 60% because it's 3 of the 6, so it's 50% chance. But of his 6 cards, 3 of them have 4 health.
I know.
And there's no silence, there's no strengthen. So she's got a 50-50 chance of killing the first
Yeah, so
she
I'll
hits.
say I'm going to give it to Matt.
Yeah, one thing I've never considered, like with scattershot rule set, I thought Jassic is a waste, but that extra 2 speed is actually really a plus in scattershot because you want to go first.
Yeah, it can be a liability having scattershot, but if the rule set's scattershot, then you don't have to worry that Yassic's a liability because he has it, right? Because it's just gonna happen anyway. So, all right, I think it's me, but we'll wait and see. I've been wrong before.
Yes,
I think chimney wall stop might be a factor here too.
Damn.
Ooh, that was a nice retaliate, but shield straight back up again.
So she got the bloodlust, but she's dead.
Oh, both my
man.
bloodlusters.
Yeah,
Both of my bloodlusters gone. Yeah.
The perfect fire, the perfect blast. It was just a really well-placed blast. Yeah, you couldn't withstand it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Gio, you want to send to Bob then?
Yes.
You guys can fight over the scraps while I sit up here on my throne.
All right.
Gladly.
You can. Yeah.
I'll send it to you. What's the Aimless, right? Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Expert or cards, clads. Okay. Sent. $35.
Scattershot again. Look at that. Oh.
Wait, what do you mean? I chose it.
I had a brain fart. It's okay.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
What's this same guy? It's Prefect Crusade again? What are the odds?
I love that.
I'm laughing too, Bob, because I thought the same thing when I saw it last time.
Okay.
Like, oh, hang on. I just caught myself before I said it. That's great.
Not as much mana to play with this time, though.
No.
We're so used to it being random. I think it's really interesting that we've all been thinking about scattershot from a defensive perspective. You know, you guys playing melee cards as a focus, and thinking, you know, because that's gonna dilute scattershot's going to dilute the incoming magic and range damage. And me playing Goblin Mech in first position, knowing that there's not going to be a focused magic attack on my tank. I don't feel like there's been a big focus on scattershot as an aggressive. The implications for attack, but we've all been focused on the implications for defense, which is great. It's good to see.
Okay. Nearly done. Yep. Okay. Are you sharing or am I?
You are. I'm still picking my team. Yeah, that might help. Okay, I've tried something completely different here. I don't know if it's actually going to help me, if it's going to be a liability, but let's see.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know either.
I'm relying on Persibilis here purely for the trample, because I've got some hard, like if any one of those hits, I want them to go again. So that was my thinking behind Persibilis. I guess you had the same thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although your Coastal Sentry will benefit from the reach, but
that's if I can hit that guy in the front, know where to jump.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to hit.
Yeah.
So if he's evasive enough, then yeah. I don't know, man. No, I guess it's just another roll of the die. Who gets their tramples
is always hard to get through.
Can be.
I can see Isgard Vorst being the decider here for I think Bob might just take it out, because he's going to take out that fiend and then trample the Ice Pixie. He's going to have her down to, I think, 1 health by. He's going to hit for 5. No, he hits for 4, takes out the Fiend, and then next round he's doing 5 damage, which is enough to take out the Pixie. So unless there's Demoralize or Strengthen on Geo's team, I can see Isgard Vorst on Geo's team, on Bob's team, doing more damage and picking up that Bloodlust. Although, no, you're sorry, Geo, your Isgard is faster, isn't he? Higher level, so he's going to
By
take
1,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. He's going to take. He's doing enough damage. 4 damage. He's going to take. Never mind me.
And
Okay, I'm switching.
Deplunker has Demoralize as well, so we've both got to Demoralize.
Okay. In that case, maybe it will be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying Geo.
All right. Yeah, I think.
I actually think, Bob, I'm going to go with you. I'm going with the opposites today. It seems like that's
All right.
That's the theme.
Actually, one additional I never considered when I was picking my team. Noah's going to get weapons training.
Oh yeah.
From my mind thingy.
Yep.
I never actually.
Between Thorns and Retaliate, though, weapons training can be a mistake. Not now, obviously. It's only going to benefit you now, but. Just in general, I've seen that bite people before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just play.
Yeah.
Let's just play.
Yeah.
Yeah, weapons training actually is a good call.
But again, scattershot not really part of either of your strategies as far as attack goes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, look at that! Damn.
Ouch.
I need to put some Dispel on your Gladiator. Ah, no, there goes my Dispeller. No, it's all over.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think you got the firepower to punch through Bactura now. Yeah, the speed made all the difference.
Yeah. Yeah,
all
all over.
Well, we essentially went for the same thing.
Yeah.
Same sort of play.
Yeah.
You and me then, Geo?
Yeah.
So does it? We all of our strategy so far has been based on not scattershotting, except for Matt.
Mine has, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt loves the
randomness.
The blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might try something. I don't know. I don't think I have enough cards to really try something that different, but we'll see. We'll see what I can think up. Oh, I've sent you, and oh no, I've already sent you.
Oh, do we send?
Yeah. Do you want me to accept it or?
Yeah, you accept mine. I'll decline yours.
Yeah. Okay. It works.
And I'm sharing screen.
Oh, I'm sharing as well. Maybe I'll stop sharing. Oh wait, I'm not sharing. What?
I'm only seeing Matt's screen.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
All right.
So we've got 38 mana, all splinters available. Let's do it.
Although when it's between you guys, it would probably be better if Geo did share screen, because he can fit more on. Because when you screen share, Matt, we only have like a little stripe in the middle of the screen.
Oh. Okay.
So like, for example, as you're scrolling through now, we can only see one line at a time of your cards.
That's interesting.
And it's not your resolution. It's just when you're sharing, literally, you're only using this much of the screen to share. Whereas normally screen share is like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm fine to only share in when absolutely necessary in future. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good pickup. All right, can you see that all right?
Yep.
So we're going for the dodginess and the resurrect, or Geo has. I've gone for a bit of void armor with with what's his face, Grandmaster Wraith. Why do I always blank on his name? So I've gone for Olivia just because she's so often just so excellent. And again, just like with Goblin Mech in the last round, I've gone for a tank that's more vulnerable to magic in range, just because I know I'm not going to face a whole barrage from the back row. So I thought I'll try my luck with Jared Scar.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, my gladiator here in second position, going nice and fast, will do enough damage to your tank, but there's your force field, right? So that's going to be a problem for me in a big way. I actually think that's going to be the deal breaker. So Geo's correctly anticipated that I'm going to hit really hard and heavy on the tank, and here we are. Well done, Geo. I think you've got this, mate.
We shall
I
see.
don't see a path to victory. Don't see a path to victory for me. Bob, you got any other thoughts? Both these guys are going to be hitting him for 1 damage. So
yeah, you've both gone for the resurrect option here too. I thought that was interesting because low mana, low life. But yeah, the cube could also be a determining factor. It depends on how many times it gets hit, because the cube's got weapons training there as well.
yeah, as does the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah,
so that's going to be raining magic damage down on my back row. The only way I can see myself winning this is if Olivia manages to quickly mimic some sort of a killer.
Yeah.
You know, maybe silence. If she mimics silence, that would be good fun. I'd be open to that. But I'm giving it to Geo 9 times out of 10. This one, let's just play.
Let's see.
Wasted the resurrect on a fiend, although he does give me a speed boost. Oh, a miss. So that's the dodge from the summoner, right? Like, you're not normally going to miss the fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's all over. I did mimic silence.
Oh.
That could be handy.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, too little, too late. Yeah, definitely. All done, all sorted. All over by the shouting, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, all done. Well done.
Yeah, no, that was cool. That was very or something.
Have you lost a game yet, Gio?
Yes, the first one.
The
very first
one.
one.
I got to go silent for a sec, lads. I'll get you to just take over. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Sure. Okay. So Matt, you need to stop sharing screen. Okay.
I think you can end it for him.
That's okay. He did. Yeah. All right. You'll have to share screen then, Gio. Send me I
shall.
A battle, because I can't.
It's all right. It's okay.
I can't select the options.
Oh, yeah. That's man. What did I do that? All right. There you go. $45 mana. Dragon Fire. Then Dragon Death.
I am back.
Nice.
We're just under the 10-minute mark, gents.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm.
I'm 1 mana short to do what I really wanted to do. Well, let's see how that goes.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
You went a mana short there, Geo. You only 44 mana.
Yeah. So
Just didn't
reason
want to feed
being
Bloodlust with an easy kill.
that, and I didn't want like a fiend to get revived. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. It's always a risk with Scattershot, right? Because you don't know where he's going to hit first.
Yeah.
And this time I prepared for Scattershot because I thought Geo's strategy so far has not been Scattershotting. I was expecting Scattershot this time, so that's why I went with Lily for a bit of triage.
I wanted to change things up. That's all.
Yeah.
Just want to do things different.
Well, Bob's got double silence, so I think it's actually over. I don't see any way that Geo's going to win this.
Well, let's see how we go. Let's just play. Let's just play.
All right.
Let's just play it. Let's get more battles in.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Tearing the
Bloodlust.
back row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just correctly guessing that Geo would go magic heavy and playing the 2 silences. It's just
I just figured because the previous ones were, I thought he's not going to do the same thing 3 times in a row. I was expecting it, yeah. But it's not over yet. You know, Geo can just, he has this habit of just like going against the odds, but I don't think it's looking good for him.
Nah, it's not now.
I finally won a game against Geo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Good one, Matt.
Win. Thanks for joining us on episode.
6 minutes, man. nice try.
So who's next?
Yeah, Geo, you want to send to me, mate?
Yeah.
If you send to me and share a screen, if your screen looks nicer than mine.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was.
Yeah, I dropped a screenshot into Discord to show you what we actually see of yours when you screen share.
Maybe because resolution.
No, it's not the resolution because I've watched him change and everything changes within that little strip. But for some reason, there's only that little strip that everything's happening in.
Yeah.
There's got to be a setting.
Have you received?
I have received. I'm viewing right now and accepting right now. We listen and we don't judge. Which is fine by me. 47 mana cap.
I don't know how you managed to pick your teams, Gio, without the filters. Like, he was scrolling up and down the whole collection. would drive me nuts.
It confuses me.
I use the filters at every stage of selection.
Nice. See, I usually don't really know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Helps a little.
All right, I am all in.
I am also all in.
Sheep stations.
All right. What do we have here?
Well, my thinking is if I can poison a whole lot of dudes with Ulfgar, then I don't have to do too much damage myself. So Poseidon I've found is great in Scattershot just because he does blast and he also takes so much damage. But only ranged and melee, and you're going magic heavy. So nicely done going magic heavy straight after doing that with Bob. I'm kind of hoping you take out my martyr there and boost my two heavy hitters right up the back.
True.
But that's just relying on luck. So yeah, I'm just hoping that Ulfgar so she self resurrects and then she's getting resurrected again by my third card there. It'll really just depend on how well that poison blasts and how spread out the attacks are. Right, the same card just hits her twice, and it's like, well, you can't poison doesn't stack. So there's a lot of RNG here. I think you'll take it out just because your summoner there with your gladiator there with scavenge is just absolutely brutal. And anytime anybody dies, he gets stronger. And
he's got weapons training as well.
He's got weapons training. So I'm going to give it to you, but I think RNG could definitely win it for me.
I think so. We'll go with that. Because I feel the same way. Any other opinions?
2 minutes, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to give this to Geo. Yeah, I just think the range of scatter, because you got no triage, you got no. So I feel like
good blast.
I got triage on the summoner,
bro. As if you couldn't go for.
I'm making the opposite call. I was looking at them the wrong way around because you've been on the bottom the whole time because you've been screen sharing, and now we've swapped. Yeah, so sorry, I'm giving this to Matt. Yeah, I had the positions. Yeah.
Poseidon. Yeah. I did not think Poseidon would be my first card to go down. That's just what randomness is, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
It's so over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Lovely.
Nice,
what a great show this has been. What a fantastic,
very
fantastic
nice.
show.
Thanks for joining us on episode 161. We'll be back next week on 162. If you want to come on and share your expertise within a particular rule set, comment below, let us know your preferred rule set. We'll organise a time, or hit me up on Discord, which is just Boba Fett on Discord, and we'll organise a time. Thanks for joining us, Boba Fett. Peace out.